this module, we're going to be going through some Yoni goddess exercises. Soulmate release exercise. So the first thing I want you to do is to visualize you and your soulmate enjoying each other and your lives together. I want you to allow yourself to become full with the energy of this visualization and the connection between the two of you. Create a circle of light around your visualization. And then I want you to gently push that circle away from the universe. Watch it as it gets farther and farther away from you until you can't even see it anymore. Then I want you to repeat this exercise when necessary. It took me about 3 or 4 years before I had to do this again. So if you do this exercise and the energy still doesn't release, it's because you're not ready to release the person. And if you're not surrendered to the fact that you may not be with this person anymore. Mirror gazing. So to fall in love with oneself, we must first become comfortable with our own selves. In our busy day-to-day lives of playing out so many roles, friend, mother, sister, co-worker, partner, we often forget to stop for just a few moments and appreciate everything it is that we do. So we can serve others to our fullest potential from an empty vessel, but we must fill ourselves with self-acknowledgement, appreciation, and love before we can expect to spend that same time into the world, right? During your self-love journey, it is a must that you prioritize. Allow special time alone for growth, reflection, and revitalization. This is not selfish, guys. It's necessary for your own personal evolution and the good of all. So once we owe ourselves, we can then fully open our hearts to give and receive love unconditionally from others. So I warn you, although this exercise may sound simple, it can play a significant part in your sacred journey. So I want you to proceed with gentle care. You're going to need a mirror and your beautiful self. It'll take you about 11 minutes or longer. No, it's recommended that you perform this or a minimum of 40 days straight. This is what you're going to say in that mirror. I love you. You're amazing. I honor you. You are sacred. I just felt that. I just felt that through my entire being. I love you. You are amazing. I honor you. You are sacred. To affirm yourself is to recognize yourself. That's right. I'm going to say that again. To affirm yourself is to recognize yourself. Simply put, affirmations are statements that are spoken or written and often repeated to encourage, empower, and uplift the individual using them. So what we think, we become. It's so simple. What we think, we become. Our reality is a direct product of our thoughts. So let's make them full of love, light, and divinity. Not only do our thoughts have the power to manifest into our physical reality, but they also each carry their own unique vibration. By simply surrounding yourself with positive words, you're already changing the vibration of your day and therefore your life. So we've all heard of the law of attraction, right? Put what you would like to welcome into your life everywhere you can see, consistently reminding yourself of it, right? Get on the same vibration and it shall appear. We literally have the power to create our reality. How glorious is that? The words I speak create the life I live and reflect the thoughts I think. Sometimes I create my own failures by the words I speak. So today, my mouth is full of transformation. I will not complain. I am blessed and can find more reasons to say positive things than negative things. I will look at my life and smile and let my words reflect my dreams and goals. I choose to speak life to those around me. As a Yoni goddess in this earth, I can create enough love for everyone. Every time I open my mouth today, someone will be blessed. You've got to believe these words that you are repeating to yourself. No more filth, no more death, no more disease. I am the creator of my own health. Purge, bitch, purge. For I am not a shitty woman. I'm a queen sitting on her throne in the city of wellness. That's a good one. I'm a whole woman, balanced in mind, body, and spirit. It's not enough to be intellectual and full of mucus. It's not enough to have knowledge and power and death ruling my body. It's not enough to know how to be well, but continue to be sick. Today, I'm taking control of this body. I am whole, healthy, and a beautiful woman. I felt that one. I am so valuable that everything I touch, think, consume, wear, and desire needs to be sacred. I am the woman who gets what she wants. I attract what I am and what I think. I am taking my life to a whole new level. I am far too great to continue to remain the same. I'm full of energy and light. I'm dreaming big and putting all my plans on paper. I am making room in my body, mind, and spirit for the manifestation of my dreams. I'm excited and I'm ready. I'm getting everything in order. I decree protection and peace over my womb. Oh, that's good. I'm going to say that one again. I decree protection and peace over my womb. I no longer need the pain from my past to be a part of my story today. I allow my body, my mind, and my spirit to let go of the past. Today is the day I decide to create new experiences in my life. I lovingly and confidently move forward without shame, guilt, or anxiety about my past decisions. I am a new woman and I celebrate the change. This universe is abundant and God supplies all of my needs. I have everything I need in this moment and I trust that my needs will always be met. I create peace about my process. I am powerful. I actively participate in the life I live every day. I choose to lovingly allow myself to make the necessary decisions to create the circumstances in my life that bring me joy. I trust the process of life. Every day is Judgment Day. I have a clean slate every morning when I rise. I give myself permission to move forward in grace, knowing that all of my experiences are for my good. I celebrate change. I have learned that praise is the road the blessings travel upon. There is glory in knowing that as a child of God, I already have everything I need. I am a powerful Yoni goddess, able to celebrate the progress and changes I am experiencing in my mind, body, and spirit. I am not only standing in my truth and power today, but I stand in the power of God. I walk by faith, knowing that I'll see all that I create in my spirit, in the flesh as well. I thank you, Creator, for unveiling my true power today. I'll keep my mind in tune with the goddess mind. My body is holy, and I'll treat it as such. My spirit is praising the Creator for life. At the perfect time, everything lines up exactly where it needs to be. I create peace with all of my experiences and no longer need to revisit the past to experience life today. I am free to move forward. Write it out. So how well do you really know yourself? Do you know exactly what makes you tick or what really makes you ticked off? Journaling can be one of the fastest ways to discovering your true self. We sometimes get so caught up in relationships outside of ourselves that worrying about what others want and need that we never figure out what we ourselves want and need. And so there are many journal prompts you can use to discover the goddess within you. So I want you to pick one prompt each day. Write one sentence or paragraph or a whole book if you'd like. The important thing is to just get your thoughts out on paper. List one thing you absolutely love about yourself every day for the next 30 days. Now, this could possibly be a challenging experience, but I don't want you to make it challenging. And I also want you to understand that the more that you do this journaling experience where you're going to start listing one thing you love about yourself every day, it becomes catchy, meaning you'll sit there and you'll be thinking about one thing that you love about yourself on Tuesday, and then you'll already have your entries for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because the thoughts just start flooding in. So I'm excited about your journaling. Creating an altar. Creating a sacred space in the home is an important part of one's spiritual journey. Now, this is a special space just for you and your practice. It's a sanctuary you go to whenever you want peace, clarity, and immediate connection with the divine. And your intention as you're setting up this altar will bring about just that, the intention that you set the altar up for. It consists of specific and sacred items meant to invite positive energy into your life. Altars are created and used by many groups around the world for religious and spiritual purposes. You can have your own or even create a communal altar available at gatherings or ceremonies. Here you can perform daily spiritual practices, meditation, worship, offerings, mantras, etc. These are just suggestions. You can do whatever suits your practice and beliefs, but create yourself a sacred space. The Yoni egg. So Yoni means sacred space, and it's the symbol of Shakti, the great goddess in Hinduism. So today we often use this word to refer to the vagina. Here, I'll be using it in this context. The Yoni egg or jade egg or love egg is a semi-precious stone carved into the shape of an egg and polished to be worn inside of your yoni or your vagina. Sometimes it has a string attached for easy removal. The first known use of a yoni egg was in royal palaces at ancient times in China. Empresses and concubines used them to awaken sensuality, assess sexual powers, and preserve their youth. So, some practices believe that the strength of a woman's pelvic floor muscles directly influence how old she looks and feels. So, using an egg made of jade is usually preferred for its many properties such as increasing balance, wisdom, stamina, peace, and harmony. If you feel called to use other stones, that's fine too. Rose quartz, amethyst, they are also popularly used. It's important to listen to your body and then decide if you'd like to try the egg or not. It can be a great tool to bring attention and love back to your yoni. Personally, the egg helped me to reconnect with my yoni after a sexual traumatic experience. Smudging. So smudging refers to the powerful cleansing and purifying technique, the sacred smoke bowl blessing that's believed to have been used traditionally by Native Americans for centuries. It's created by bundling together a selection of herbs, often sage, with a string to form a smudge stick before being ignited. Now, most ancient cultures also have their own form of cleansing and blessing rituals. This can be seen today most commonly by an incense burning in a church or a temple, or medicine man's sacred bowl of smudge. So the spirits of healing plants are called upon to restore balance and drive away negative energies. So how does it work? We're more than just these physical bodies, right? And our homes are much more than spaces we live in. And each have many invisible energies floating around from people and objects of the present. So using your smudging technique just sort of clears the negative energy out of the space that you're smudging. Healing crystals. I've got a lot of different little healing crystals here all around my desk. Crystals have their own unique vibrations, and they can be used for healing, ceremony, and overall well-being. They're often referred to as wisdom keepers because they hold the earth's history and secrets of centuries within them. So while stones from the earth have been used since ancient times, today you can find them everywhere, from stores, spas, infused in beauty products, and in home decor places. It's a great way to harness the power by using healing stones for manifestation, right? Manifesting your intentions and what you want to create in your life. Crystals connect us to the earth because they're tangible, physical forms that have powerful vibrations. This energy continues to connect with you when you wear these intention crystals on your skin. And with every thought and intention, these crystals pick up on your unique vibrational energy and amplify the positive vibes that you are cultivating.